Yes, Jack, thank you for asking that. It's a very good question. My name is Chikazhe. I'm the owner and founder of alltime of this company, as you can see. Initially founded in 2018, up to now, we are surviving due to many skills that we have employed to the business. Yes, alltime is a hard, Jack, because I really personally have a secret myself. I've done marketing. I did marketing with Gordon Institute of Business Science in South Africa. After I did my honors degree there, I moved to do an international level where I moved to Cranfield to do my master's in business administration, which is the MBA, in Cranfield, where I was a fellow as well at Stanford. Right from there, I came back here to Zimbabwe and concentrated on running the business, where I have identified many features of which I have seen as an ill-defined industry. Yeah. So as you have asked about why I decided to get into this kind of business, is because after an intensive research, that was a 3-year research that I was doing in 10 provinces in Zimbabwe, I came up with this idea that I have realized that stationery in Zimbabwe is quite expensive and it's inaccessible to many, and affordable as well to many school children. And after I've concluded in that report, that's when I came here and sit down to write my conclusion, how I should approach the business and what I'm supposed to do. Now, in reference to that, Jack, it's not an overnight thing that you come up with the initial idea, but now what? It takes time to implement and to execute exactly, to come up with the right approach. Here I need a team that really was the best. As you know, I was equipped with my knowledge, and the difference in terms of environment, operating environment, in Zimbabwe we have the challenge of inflation back in the days, and I had to align myself that many of the things here we have to import from South Africa, mostly China and Zambia. But I had to think to myself that no, I cannot continue importing, but then we have to have our own equipment. In 2016, in end of 2015, then I decided to purchase the equipment from United Kingdom, where we purchased our first guillotine, our first plate burner. We purchased the 2 printers and 1 stitcher and the 1 platinum numbering, which we brought to Zimbabwe. But we did not start operations in 2015. During the whole of 2016, due to I'm a fellow as well at Mandela in South Africa, where we are doing a research in many things. So I decided to do the proper paperwork, where I'm still trying to fix a number of challenges. For me to operate, we have to acquire offices where we use as factory. The number of papers like licenses, we have to acquire things like the right human capital, which is we have to look for people who had experience, good track record. And at that time, I had an opportunity that the person who is doing the account has to source and actually sit down to negotiate. That this is still a baby, we need this company to grow. And we have to come to an agreement with a fellow friend of mine that maybe he'll serve in the company as a part-time accountant. Then I talked to a fellow who is right now reading for his PhD. He did MBA and had quite an experience in terms of managing business, even though his business is in logistics. So we had agreed with a fellow friend of mine that he will serve in the position of business development manager, where I remain serving in the operations. Now, the position that we are now is the company has just acquired everything that we believe we can start operations, but due to the pressure in terms of the economy, where we are all agree in terms of the situation that is happening currently prevailing in our economy. The price of paper is not high as such, but we have the challenges of saying we import paper from China, and at the same time we acquire the US dollars on the black market at an interest rate which is very high, because in the banks we cannot find the foreign currency. So we have suspended the production department and concluded that at the moment we will acquire many raw materials, especially in nearby South Africa or maybe in the local, where we have some other guys who are importing paper from India and China. Until further notice, maybe we will be concentrating and watching the economy, how it's going to perform, and then we will eventually start producing. But right now we have rolled a number of advertisements, as you can see, where we have rolled a number of products under our name, and we are hoping that as soon as everything here improves, we are going to start producing everything that we want. Because I've got a trip to attend in Washington, D.C. This coming February. I've got a number of meetings where we are talking to investors in investing here before. Around December, I'll be in Milan, and then when I come back, I'll be doing the rounds of discussing with other local investors how best can we implement my findings and business strategy. So I'll come back to you again, Jack, and we'll continue discussing whether how best can we execute and promote the local brands. Thank you.